YouTube, welcome back to another video from Wtf Rc Cars. So, we've got the NB4 updated to 20100 firmware. One of the main differences in this one is that it now allows you to sign the DVB from one of these compatible servos to the actual icon on the top of the screen. And it seems as though I need to swap out the receiver in this, because I've just placed an order for these and just got them all through. And we've currently, in the Beetle, we've got the FGR4, which is the bigger receiver. And I always intended to run the FGR4Bs in the Tamiya's, or Tamiya, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So, basically what we're going to need, we've got the DVB connection, which is what you can use to externally monitor your lipos, and then we've got the little FGR4B, and I'm quickly just going to fit this into the Monster Beetle, and then I can take you through the configuration on the controller so you can see where we want to change the settings. So, we've currently got the FGR4 sat in here, which is way too big for what I want to use in this one. So, if we just take that out, that's channel 2, that's as ESC. And that one is going to be a servo, so I'll just move that to this side so I know where they are. And then, let's see if we can get the sticky pad to let go on this, which is always going to be easier said than done. Yeah, they don't like letting go, but it does mean I can reuse it for this one because I need a tiny bit of it. So we're going to get this one in, and then I believe that one was my steering servo, so we want that in channel 1, and then there's ESC in channel 2, and then let's see where this is going to live. I'm going to bring it the opposite side of the cables for the motor, and I think this will sit nicely just on there out way. Yeah, I might have to put a zip tie on that to keep it out way, but it'll do. So once you've got that in place, we're then going to need to get one of his batteries. So we can drop this in, and then we'll be able to see where the best place for the DVB is going to be. So you've got your DVB cable, and that one just goes in to the top slot. And then we just need to work out how long we need it or where we want it to come to. And you only need to use the positive on this one. You don't need to connect the negative if it's the battery that you're actually running the RC off. So, where's his positive? So that is only going to have to be that length. Right, so if that's where we're going to have his lead come out, we just need to tidy these up. And you don't want these pulling tight. You just don't want them flying about and getting stuck inside any moving parts. Right, now have we got something to cut that off? We have. So that's what you're going to be looking at. You just want the cable to just come out the side of the car, and then we've got our power feed connected. Right, so what we're going to have to do is choose a model. I think that one will do. So first set your channel definition. So we've got it on 4 channel. Then you set your model name. So once we've got that set, we're going to have to go into bind. We want it binding as an enhanced. Binding. Then you're going to want to press and hold the bind button and turn it on.
Binding successful.
So we've now got it all bound up. Then we can go on as sensors. You can go to choose sensor, and then what we should be able to do is set that one to the DVB, and then I'll move that one to signal strength. So we've got as DVB reading 7.46 volt, as BEC is reading just over 6 volt, which is all correct. Then what you want to do, if you want the RX icon at the top, we need to go into settings, RX battery, choose your sensor, change it to DVB. Then fully charged is going to be 8.4 volt. We want the alarm to trigger. Now because this is 2S, I'm going to have fully flat as 6 volt. I'm going to have the alarm triggering at 6.6, which is 3.3 volts per cell. And then if we back out now, you can see the RX icon is now showing that it's halfway charged, which is about right. It's in storage mode, so that's where we want it to be. Looks like we need to calibrate everything. So let's flick that off.
Signal lost.
Let's see what we've got working. So we've got a steering, but we've got throttle working reversed. So if we go into it, throttle, reverse it, that should now correct as throttle. Yep. So we've got forward, brake, and then reverse. And then it's just a case of setting endpoints. Yep, they definitely need bringing down. So let's cut back to the other camera, and I'll get the endpoints set. So now we just need to set endpoints. I've done this many times, so I'm not going to put too much attention onto it. But basically, go into your steering, turn all the way one way till it starts straining, then bring it back till it stops. And then same for the other side. And there you go. Steering and throttle with the external DVB reading as your battery icon. I do find that a lot more useful on electrics than reading the BC voltage, because the BC voltage is never going to change. It's always going to sit at 6 volts, 7.4, whatever you've got it set at. And just running it this way, you've got a really good idea when this battery's running low. Especially on these cars, batteries seem to last a hell of a long time on them, so it's nice to keep an eye on it. You're going to get the alarm going off on the controller when you're at 6.6 volt, so 0.3 of a volt for each cell above where most chargers, they don't really like charging lipos once they get down to 3 volt per cell. You can set that to whatever you like. You can set it to trigger a 3.8 volt per cell or anything you like. It really doesn't matter, whatever you're comfortable with. Nice and easy to plug it in. You could put a zip tie or a bit of Velcro so you can stick that, but they don't really get bashed around this much, the little Tamiya cars. So, but hopefully that's easy enough to follow, and you now understand how you can set the DVB to the voltage icon. It is one of the features of the update for the 20100 firmware on the NB4, and it's currently not a feature on the Pro. So, guessing we're going to get a new update for the Pro soon. But thanks again for watching Wtf Rc Cars. If you like this kind of video and content, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, share to friends and family. And I'll catch you guys again in the next one.